What's up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. You're watching Damien After Dark, where we will be recapping the latest episode of Playboys New Orleans on Now That's TV. This is season 2, episode 9, and I hope you're ready for it, because you better believe we gonna talk about it, alright? If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button before we begin, and also click that thumbs up button down there and like this video. That helps me get into the algorithm, okay? I want more people like yourself to find me here so we can continue to grow the channel, okay? Get in the comment section and leave me your thoughts and opinions on episode 9, because baby, the girls were squabbling, okay? The girls were squabbling this week, all right? So get in that comment section, all right? Last but not least, if you would like to join the Damien After Dark movement and help us sustain and grow this podcast, in the description box below will be some ways that you can donate using PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. I'll also post my Amazon wish list for anybody that chooses to take that route. Thank you guys so much for the love, the support, everything. I truly, truly appreciate it. All right, so I don't have too many notes on this episode, but we're going to talk about what I got. And we do know that this episode began with Almond making his plea to come back into the house. Almond, we know that Almond was sent home after his nose was broken. We saw Almond pop his nose back into place like nothing had happened. I mean, if it's one thing, listen, Almond, I gotta hand it to you, because you a trooper, baby. You's a trooper. Couldn't be me. Could never be me. First of all, I'm not going to be in a situation like that to where I can get my nose broken when I'm only getting paid $1.25. Okay? Second of all, if my nose had gotten broken, especially after I'd had a nose job, because Almond says he had a nose job, why would you want to come back in there to get your nose fucked up even worse, potentially? Why? Like, is it worth the 5 seconds of fame? I mean, is it really even fame? Because, I mean, is Now That's TV, are they even that big of a platform to where that many... I mean, I know that people know them, of course, but, like, it just doesn't seem worth it to me, because these boys don't get paid that much money. They barely hitting $1,000 a piece. And then you got 30 guys on the cast. You can't pay all 30 guys $10,000, or we're way over budget then. So, you know, he's wanting to stay. You know, he thinks he should be able to come back into the house. He feels like, you know, I haven't been eliminated. I don't have any beef with nobody. I haven't been fighting nobody. Like, I should be able to come back in. He says that, you know, I'll sign a paper. I'll sign something saying, look, if my nose gets fucked up, if I get fucked up, it's on me. You know, I'll sign it. But I'm just like, Almond, baby, I think you're very entertaining. I think you're a great reality star, and you're very entertaining, and I wish you could stay, but at the end of the day, it's a liability at this point. I mean, contractually, or not even contractually, because I don't know what their contract looks like, but from, like, I'm always thinking from network TV, because I come from network TV, not this streaming shit, but from, like, a network point of view, like, it's a wrap. Your nose is broke, you can't come back, baby, because anything that happens, the network can be held responsible. Something happened to you, Almond, and you really get fucked up, and you end up in a coma, or you get a concussion, or you really in some like, Now That's TV can be held responsible. I don't know. Do y'all think Almond should have been able to come back into the house? Do you want to see Almond come back into the house? I think he's entertaining. I just don't think it's worth it. It's not that deep for you to come back. Like, now, he did say, I noticed while he was talking to Mal about wanting to come back, he's like, I'm here to win the $10,000. And I was just like, huh? Screw it. Wait, what? $10,000? There's a cash money prize? When was somebody gonna say that? I wish, and I know I nitpick a lot on these shows, but it's like, If there's a cash money prize for these boys, why was that never mentioned one time throughout this entire season? Why? Is it because y'all aren't going to really pay the prize? Is it because there is no prize money and y'all just tell the boys that? Allegedly. Do they actually get the money? I'm just saying, because word on the street is these networks like Zeus and Now That's TV and stuff, they do shit like this. Oh, like with the Baddies Caribbean auditions, you get the $5,000 ticket, only for there not to be a $5,000 ticket, allegedly. And then on Now That's TV with Playboys New Orleans, there's a $10,000 cash prize that was never mentioned, yet we hear Almond bring it up. Is there really a $10,000 cash prize Now That's TV? Or are y'all selling false hopes and dreams to these girls? I'm just saying. And speaking of Almond and his broke nose and his injuries, Solid Too Hard, he needs to go too. He's a liability while he walking around looking like Revenge of the Mummy. Got this shit wrapped all around his head. His ear about to fall off. Yeah, he's steady wanting to fight. Send him home too. We ain't got time for it. Y'all sitting around here fighting for your lives. For your lives. And you ain't got no money to cover the medical bills that come behind it. Because they're not paying shit. Now we get to the eliminations. Let's talk about the eliminations. The few guys that they had up for elimination were justified, in my opinion, especially those first three. Because those first three guys, I didn't even know their names. I didn't even know they were there. So I'm like, okay, this is perfect. I thought they all three could have went home, to be real with you. But apparently one of them got to stay. We saw two go home, but really all three of y'all could have went. And I hate to say it's because they haven't really fought, but y'all haven't really fought. This is a fighting show. This is not a show that really showcases your personality. I mean, it does because, like, for instance, Rich Zay, I feel like he's one that hasn't really fought much, but his personality's really shown through, and and that's an example of that. But none of these boys have that. None of y'all's personalities were big enough to shine through, and none of y'all were fighting. When that's the premise of this show, is who's the best street fighter out there. So you got to go. You can't just sit around, take up space, and look cute. This is not America's Next Top Model, bitch. What y'all think y'all sign up for? Bad Boys Club? No. Now, Mal told the guys that the three up for elimination, he was like, tell me why you think you should stay. The guys told him, and he was like, I wasn't really impressed with nothing that y'all said. You know, it ain't nothing personal. This is some TV shit. This is TV, you know. Like, I don't know. It's just like, who are you? Mal, who the fuck are you? Do you think you some big star? You think you know, because I'm just confused. Because you just as lame and whack as these other girls that are going home for elimination. I don't understand why Mal is the host. I don't understand his appeal. I don't see a star factor. I don't see the it factor. How can you have the it factor when there's no T? You might have the I, but you missing the T, boo. I don't see it for you, Mal. I don't see it for you. And take that corny ass crown off your motherfucking big ass head in that confessional hole. He just thinks he's fucking some superstar. Mal does. And like the way he talks to people and the way he talks, like girl, bye. Alex B's. Do y'all remember Alex? He's the one that got eliminated. He's one of the guys that got eliminated. See, that's how much I remember him, because I don't even remember saying that name throughout the course of these recaps, and we're on episode 9. I've never said Alex B's name. But he gets eliminated, and he says that he feels like he got eliminated because he didn't fight. And he wishes that he could have gotten into a fight organically and authentically, so he could have shown that. And I appreciate him saying that, you know, because it's true. He did get eliminated because he didn't fight, but he's acknowledging that, and he's saying, you know, I wish I could have shown my fighting skills, but it had to be authentically. And I'm like, props to you for not coming in here and being a thirst bucket, you know? Because unfortunately, a lot of these people are thirst buckets, and I do wish that Alex, we could have maybe gotten a chance to know you a little bit better. But I think Alex, you would do better on a different show. Just don't do this. Don't do this fighting type shit. You know, go on a different show, Alex. I got faith for you, faith in you, boo. Now we see Trey Cooling get eliminated. Y'all remember Trey Cooling, because I was talking about him from the beginning about how I thought he was fine and he looked like a young Snoop Dogg. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He gets eliminated, which is sad because he's so fine, but I feel like this elimination is justified. Like, he's fine, but you ain't that fine to where I can't see past my common sense. And common sense just tells me, Trey, that you didn't really bring much to the show. You're another one that I feel like, no, I don't want to say you're another one, because I don't feel this way about, Alex B's, but I don't know, Trey. I just don't think you're for reality TV. You're a cute guy. You're so handsome, but you're really quiet and reserved and shy. And, you know, we don't really need that on reality TV. We need you to have an opinion. We need you to be able to speak up, be vocal, speak loud, clearly. You know, even when they asked him, why should you stay? Why are you a Playboy? He was like, shit, I'm just a Playboy. It is what it is. Like, come on. Really, Trey? Now, you fine and all, but you got to be more than just a pretty face. Being pretty can only get you so far, my love. So, with that being said, I feel like, you know, it was time for Trey to go. He was on mute most of the time anyway. We saw him have a moment with Landon, and that was about it. Now, I don't know why we're still seeing footage of BB, but BB, you know, we see in him talking about how I'm about to go get money. I'm about to, you know, I got business to handle. I got money to make. I'm tired of listening to the bitching. And I'm just like, again, girl, why are you here? Why are you here? You got money to make. You got business to handle. You tired of the bitching, but you still here. Why did you sign up for the show to begin with? Because if you thought you were going to be some overnight sensation and superstar, wrong. You and your girlfriend that looks just like you. You and your girlfriend, Crystal, that looks like your twin sister. Go back and lay up with her. I don't know why you hanging around a bunch of the girls anyway. Not that you can't. We welcome the straights over here too. But don't come over here with your straight complaining bullshit. Bye, BB. Bye-bye, BB. Bye-bye, BB. Now, the boys go to a recording studio. Sound familiar? I can't even say it was a recording studio because they were recording on a phone. Did y'all catch that? How they were rapping into a phone? I'm like, damn, can y'all not even get these boys a simple mic? Can we not get some simple recording equipment? Shit, can somebody pull up the Amazon app and let's get them a microphone? Can we get a 1, 2? I mean, can we do something? But the boys, they're recording a song, and I'm like, this is all so familiar. Where have we seen this before? I don't know. I feel like this is overdone on these Bad Boys show. We saw it on Bad Boys. Now we're seeing it on Playboys, where they go into the studio and they record a song that's going to be the theme song of the show. It's just played out. It's played out, y'all. I'm sorry to complain to you, but it's played out. Don't y'all feel that way? Don't y'all feel like there's so many more things? If I was producing this show, there's so many more things that I could have these boys doing in New Orleans other than going into a recording studio to record a song. Now, it's supposed to be a competition as they were split into two groups. And Big Frida, we all know Big Frida as the queen of bounce music, queen of New Orleans. Big Frida comes in to judge the two groups, and she's going to choose which group is better, and the group that wins is going to get a feature with Big Frida on their song, which I thought was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool little twist, right? Now, the boys start rapping. And some of them were alright, right? Some of them are good. I'm gonna give them that. But baby, some of them, most of them, I got secondhand embarrassment, baby. The secondhand embarrassment I got from some of these guys thinking they were the next Drake, thinking they were the next Travis Scott, Lil Wayne. I don't know, but bitch, I was gagging. I couldn't even look at the screen. I was so embarrassed. I was like, everybody can't be a rapper, baby. Everybody was not born to be an artiste. Okay? Everybody want to be a rapper nowadays, and you can't. We still need teachers. We still need janitors. We still need life insurance agents. We still need construction workers. We still need maintenance men. We still need cops. You know what I mean? What do we still need? We still need cops, but we need good, decent cops. But y'all know what I mean. Everybody can't be a fucking rapper, and this scene clearly proved that. And Big Frida, baby, Big Frida's up there like, Lord, y'all done got me at the house for this. I don't blame her, because I was looking the same way, like, it was just embarrassing. Like Daro, what was that? That rap he did. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Oh my God. I would be embarrassed to even get up there and attempt to rap knowing I couldn't. In front of a legend like Frida. Girl, bye. Now, Isaiah decides to be a little messy. And Isaiah wants to know. Isaiah wants to get down to the bottom of who's fucking who. He want to know who's fucking on who because he says that these interpersonal relationships have influenced and interfered with who goes up for eliminations and who goes home. And I can agree with that. I can see these boys fucking and getting their feelings, and I'm not sending Landon home because he got that good Bucci. I'm not sending D Scott home because he dicked me down last night. Landon gets called out for sucking dick on the bus. Landon gets called out for fucking in the house, allegedly. Dre's calling all this out, by the way. The tall, light-skinned guy. Now, Landon's denying it. Landon's denied it and saying, if I did it, I would tell everybody because I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe. I would tell everybody. I'm a hoe. Would you, though, Landon? Because there was more than one person, Landon, saying that you was sucking dick on the bus. There was multiple people around that house. When they went around the house asking everybody who's fucking on who, everybody was saying, Landon, that you was laid up with multiple boys. Not only was you sucking dick on the bus, allegedly, you was popping, locking, sucking, dropping, snacking, packing, and slapping with a bunch of boys in the house. And I'm not hating, and it's no shade. Just own your freak, baby. Own your freak. Now the question I have is who was fucking on Trey Zane? Because Trey Zane says they're all over there saying that we fucking over here when they really the ones fucking over there. Why y'all worried about us fucking over here when y'all fucking over there? So Trey Zane admits to there being a lot of fucking and sucking and packing and snacking and slapping in the house. But I'm just trying to figure out who fucking on Trey Zane. I don't think Trey Zane's that cute. I don't know. Maybe it's the skin because he's got like crater, like not craters, but it's like he has bad skin, and that's no shade because you can't. Sometimes you can't help your skin, but you can because I got a magic wand that'll treat anything for skin. Holler at me if you need help with that. Holler at me, Trey Zane. I'll get you a Lumi Spa sent over to you. But I want to know who fucking on Trey Zane. You better call Trey Zane. Now, Daro and Dre, did they not look like they could be brothers to y'all? Granted, one's 6 foot something and the other one's like 5'9". One's the light skinned short version, one's the light skinned tall version, but they look like they could be brothers to me. Except Dre Drake to me could pass as an albino. I actually thought he was albino, and that's no shade either because some people take that as an insult, but there are a lot of beautiful albinos out there. I've actually been asked a few times when I meet people in life, I've been asked quite a few times, "Are you an albino?" I'm like, "No." Because I'm like, isn't there a loss of pigmentation in your skin when you're an albino? I believe so. And maybe Dre's not. Maybe he's just very light skinned, and that could just be ignorance and me, like those people that didn't know any better when they asked me. I could be in that same boat there, but I don't know. But speaking of Daro, can we talk about that fight with Daro and D Scott? Baby, the girls were going blow for blow, throwing the motherfucking blows. Who took that one home? I gotta hear from y'all on this one. When it came down to Daro versus D Scott, who took the W? Who took the win? Who won that round? Because I can't choose. I've gone back and forth with who I thought won, but I can't choose because it looked like it was kind of even to me. But then I was like, I was almost a little more on Daro's side with that fight. It looked like he kind of was, he was getting in there with Scott. I don't know. That's a tough one, y'all, because they were really scrapping. Ooh, give me dropping shit. Let's talk about the Uber driver versus everybody. That scene with the Uber driver, child. If I'd have been in that car, the anxiety I would have had. If I'd have been in that car, I would have said, let me out now, right? We saw them arguing with the Uber driver. It looked like there was 7 of them in this blacked out SUV. Apparently, the Uber driver was trying to drop them off in a location that was not the location they were supposed to be dropped off at. So it looked from what we saw, we didn't see the beginning of the interaction. So I don't know what happened, but we did see this Indian man or some this man driving the Uber, was kind of being smart with them. Now I don't know who started what. Again, the video started later on. So we don't know who started it, but it was definitely heated. It was definitely tense in that Uber. And even Rich Zay at one point said something about pow pow, Guns, somebody having one in the car. And I'm like, God damn, is it that deep? Y'all arguing with the Uber driver and threatening to beat his ass and pull out a pow pow and all that? Like, is it really that deep? Speaking of Rich Zay, he's really been looking for a storyline all season. He's really been waiting for his moment to get into a fight all season long. And he said it tonight, right? He said it tonight in the episode. He was like, my first storyline. Because he wants to fight October. I still think he contrived this fight with October just because he wants to get into a fight. And just because I think, he was up for elimination. So I think he's trying to save himself by getting into an altercation with somebody, and that somebody is October. Whoo, child, these new age stunt queens, baby. He's looking for a storyline, he said. I finally got my first storyline, girl. If you don't sit your lanky ass down somewhere. October versus Zay. October says he wants his 20 seconds. He wants his 20-second now that's TV moment. October says that Rich Zay wants his now that's TV moment. He wants his 20-second moment, and I agree. He does. But my thing, Zay, is you've been phenomenal in the confessionals. You've been so entertaining. Your personality was enough. I don't think you have to get into a fight. Unfortunately, I believe that he feels pressured to get into a fight because, 1, he was up for elimination, and 2, the premise of this show is fighting. All the girls are fighting. Everybody's fighting one another. So he wants to get into the mix, and he wants to fight too, to keep his spot, to save his spot. I don't think he really wants to fight, but you know what I'm saying. He feels the pressure to to fight. He needs his moment. He needs his storyline, as he said, his 20 seconds. So we see October and Zay go at it, and then the episode ends. Now, that sneak peek for next week, let me tell y'all what I'm really looking forward to, baby. Next week, I'm really looking forward to Kashi versus Man Man. That's the one we're going to be talking about, okay? That's the one that we're going to be talking about next week. I can't wait for it. We got height versus weight. Which one's going to win? Who y'all think going to win that one? Who going to take that one home? Make sure you leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button. And also, if you don't do anything else, please click that thumbs up button and like this video. It's right down there. And it helps me get into the YouTube algorithm so more people like yourself can find me here and we can grow the squad. Okay? I really appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. If you want more reality TV juice, drama, and gossip, make sure you tune in to the Damien After Dark podcast, airing weekly on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and right here on YouTube. I appreciate you so much, and I thank you for rocking with me and supporting me, and we'll see you next time on Damien After Dark. Bye.